So your mock interview partner. This person is going to become your partner throughout this entire process. After I got my first offer from Microsoft, the first person I told wasn't my girlfriend, it wasn't my mom, it wasn't anyone in my family. It was all of my mock interview partners because these people are going to support you throughout the process, and they're going to be some of the only people that really know what you're going through the entire time, because it really is a very stressful process. And finding the right mock interview partner is incredibly important. The few ways that I suggest finding your mock interview partners is through Facebook groups, your personal network. Lewis Lynn's Slack channel is a great place, and Stellar Peers. Now, here are some tips for picking your right mock interview partner. So first, you want to find people that genuinely want to help and work with you. I did mock interviews with a ton of people who basically they would do their turn, I would give feedback, then I would go and I'd get like no feedback. And these people just did not really care about helping me. They just wanted to, they were just in for themselves. So really look for people that want to genuinely help you. And for me, it kind of worked better when I found people that wasn't directly competing against. So as a college student, I worked with a ton of people that were full-time employees. So we weren't necessarily being directly compared with each other, because I found the other college students I was practicing with to be a lot more resentful. So tip number 2, develop one core group. It's really nice to have a handful of people that you cycle through. One of my best friends was recruiting for consulting, but he was my go-to behavioral mock interview partner, and we just grinded together all the time, and we could really see the development of each other's progress. But then I also had a handful of other people that I would do just mock product interviews with, just technical, and I really had a solid foundation of people that ended up knowing me really well and could see when I progress. But also it's good to go outside your core group to test your interview skills with other people and really get a taste of how other people are doing. Number 3, find people that kind of specialize in one interview. For example, I was really good at behavioral interviews, so I could give a ton of value for that. But I also found one person who was fantastic at product interviews, so I made sure to always do my product interviews with him. And if you can practice with people that are better at one type of interview than you are, and vice versa, that you can add value to them, it's really great to kind of develop that core interview with just that one person. Number 4, I kind of talked about this in my first tip, but find people that you aren't directly competing with. This is going to take a lot of pressure off your shoulders. So sometimes even I felt, because I'm super competitive, that I didn't really want to show my kind of secrets that I was doing, the things that gave me a competitive edge. I wouldn't necessarily want people that I knew I was competing against, like other seniors in college, those skills, because I knew it would give them an advantage. So try and find people again who are either MBA students, full-time employees, or just anyone that isn't in your directly competing against you. And I think that's going to take a lot of pressure off when it comes to giving genuine feedback to each other. Number 5, mock interview with as many people as possible, at least once. For me, it was great help seeing how other people did things and then kind of taking the best from all of the 20 plus people that I did mock interviews with. And I also think it helps you to see how you kind of compare with other people in terms of how well you perform in your interview. So try and do at least one mock interview with a ton of different people. This is the last one, but number 6, don't be afraid to prepare with more senior people. I did a ton of mock interviews with like a VP at Visa, and just people that are older and more senior than you that have experience conducting these interviews are going to give great feedback. And those are my tips for finding your perfect mock interview partner and conducting your mock interviews.